Hello, everybody. So I walked backstage and they just kind of handed me a microphone, and here I am. No, really, my name is David York. I work for Code Kentucky, and we'll get on with the talk a little bit. So, if I can figure out how this works, maybe. No. Well, shoot. There we go. Finally got it sorted out. I'm David York. As I said, I'm a tech employer specialist with Code Kentucky. That means I help people find technology positions that they genuinely enjoy and they have skills for. You can connect with me on LinkedIn. I'm easy to find. My profile photo looks exactly how I look right here, so easy to find. And you can also visit our website at codekentucky.org. A little bit of my background: I come from the public school system, so I used to work in middle school and then in high school, and then I transitioned more into a directly technical field. So that's where I come from. So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about some of these statistics. So unemployment is 3% higher in eastern Kentucky than it is in the rest of the state. There are, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, there are 1.6 million open software developer jobs right now. Now, I said right now, that's actually not totally true. That was taken in 2021. That number has increased. So there is a 25% increase predicted year over year, and so far they have been correct. With that, a lot of those tech jobs are completely remote. This is a national thing. So the question is, my question was sort of, well, why can't people in eastern Kentucky work these remote developer jobs as long as they have good computers and good internet? What's the issue? Well, the issue is training. Right? A lot of people don't have the skills. Simple enough. But there are programs like Code Kentucky that actually provide this completely 100% for free. We even help people find jobs in technology completely 100% for free. And the thing with that is the reason a lot of these people don't necessarily have technical training is because it costs too much. To be honest, going to college is extremely expensive. A lot of people don't have the funding to do that. They couldn't pay it off once they got the loans, or they can't move away from where they currently live to go into a far-flung college program somewhere. And so it doesn't make sense for them. They can't do that, right? With a program like Code Kentucky, it's completely remote. You don't have to move anywhere to take advantage of our courses. We actually cropped up out of an organization called Code Louisville, which is why it's next to our name there, and we're under the umbrella of Code U now. So it's sort of like an umbrella brand, I guess you could call it. With that being said, the Department of Labor Statistics actually defines a developer job, like software development, as actual application development, back-end website development, front-end website development, and data analysis, as well as database development. Well, that's a pretty broad definition, right? Well, we actually host courses on all of those fields. So we handle all of those subject areas, and we train people basically to be successful in those areas. And this TenTalk, whenever I was applied to give it, they said, make sure to present about something you're passionate about. Well, my job originally in the public school system was helping give people the tools they need to succeed and do well in life. Well, this does the same exact thing, right? It gives adults the tools that they need to succeed in a increasingly technical world, right? Everybody knows about the increase in tech jobs with large language models such as OpenAI, ChatGPT. Google has their own version of this called Bard. A lot of those jobs require some serious development skills, and a lot of our participants that go through this program end out with these skills. And so, to me, I think it's a pretty darn valuable program. And I think that it's worth investing more in. In fact, other people also think this because there's actually another program that's opened in Indiana at Dimension Mill that does the same thing. The only thing is that they are in person, so a little bit different, but not much different. It's a completely free training program. Doesn't cost a dime. And to me, that's really valuable. And to me, that gives Eastern Kentucky and Northern Kentucky and the Bluegrass region, especially Eastern Kentucky though, the tools to become a technical powerhouse in the, honestly, now and in the future. And I think that's pretty powerful, personally, and that's why I really like working here. It's a good job. Heck, I even had their T-shirt on. So I really like it, and I think we do really good work. So with that, I did start a little bit early, but I think in 2 minutes I'll run up on time. So what I'm going to go ahead and mention is an interesting fact that I learned. So funny enough, I didn't come from a traditional tech background. I actually went through this program and am now in a technical position and in the tech field because of this program. I owe that to them. And my original background was actually in history. I have a degree in history, so absolutely nothing to do with technology, about as far away as you can get from it, actually. And so I'm a big history geek. Well, I was reading about the origin of the name Kentucky. Well, it turns out it's actually pretty contested. Nobody exactly knows where it came from, and historians argue all the time, so no one's really sure. But one of the theories is the Wyandotte word for it, which is an Iroquois language, it's actually Kinta-tin. I'm probably butchering that. But that roughly translates to the land of tomorrow. In my opinion, if we invest more into programs like ours, not just ours, but more programs like ours to serve the needs of our communities, I honestly, genuinely believe that we could really be the land of tomorrow. I really believe that. Thanks. Appreciate your time.